Hi guys, I'm Mike Larkin from Vibe Cybersecurity. This is a little different video than you normally get on the OCMX site, but this is a little different time we're living in right now. And I'm actually sitting in my car, it's parked, because I can't make a video inside the home without dogs barking or kids screaming or whatever. So I'm going to be really brief, really quick. I just want to say that we have technology that is really absolutely disruptive. The cybersecurity industry has not had for a long time anything that is challenging the existing protocols, which were conceived in the mid-1970s. We've got new age cryptography for a new era, and I really hope you take the time to dig into this deeply, because you'll understand why we're so excited about what we believe is an absolute breakthrough in this industry. Verifiable, identity-based encryption, conceived in this era for this era. It's exciting, we're excited, we got a great team. We have tremendous partners in place. We've got a great product and we're ready to launch, and we'd like you along for the ride. Hope to talk to you soon live or certainly via video. Thanks for listening.
In the following video, Vibe Cybersecurity International LLC demonstrates its patented certificate-less authentication encryption schema, commercially available as Vibe, an acronym for Verifiable Identity-Based Encryption. Vibe's modern, ironclad secure cryptographic technology disrupts popular authentication and key exchange protocols. It is substantially less complex than PKI and easily and economically scales to the levels required in rapidly growing IoT environments. This Vibe demonstration is designed to help viewers visualize Vibe's seamless usage and operation once embedded in IoT environments. For illustration purposes, we have selected a common IoT use case: the setup and secure connectivity and communication of a smart metering device to the respective energy service provider application backend. The demonstration covers 4 major segments and assumes that a factory pre-configuration and setup of a deployment key has taken place at the manufacturing stage of the IoT device. In addition to pre-configuration during manufacturing, the process of deployment key provisioning can be accomplished by other means, as detailed in the Vibe Key Development Provisioning Guide. The 4 demonstration segments are the Vibe Trusted Center, the Web Administration Console, the Application Backend, and the Vibe Secured IoT device. The Vibe Trusted Center is the entity responsible for generation, issuance, and supply of the secret private key for each device. In our demonstration, it is a hardware security module, a so-called HSM embedded Vibe implementation. To enable an initial secure communication between the IoT device and the Trusted Center, each device has to own a deployment key with which it can establish an initial secure Vibe communication to the Trusted Center to obtain its private key. The second addressed segment reflects the Web Administration Console, which is the control and dispatching console for all devices, assigning each device to its appropriate Trusted Center or communication group, thus forming trusted community groups, which can securely communicate without mandatory connectivity to the Trusted Center. In fact, the Trusted Center can be taken offline after it has issued the private keys for each device. The Vibe Web Administration Console is always installed in the customer's or provider's own secure network environment. The third and fourth segments are the Vibe Secured IoT device and the application backend. The Vibe IoT device is, in this example, a Raspberry Pi simulating a smart metering or control device in a facility. This device holds a pre-configured deployment key in its trusted execution environment, enabling it to securely establish sessions to the Trusted Center and to the Web Administration Console. The application backend makes use of the Vibe API and protocol to authenticate the IoT device and to ensure a trusted, unforgeable communication for obtaining device data and for device control. In the following demonstration, 4 screens are shown on the desktop, with one screen combining 2 tabs: the backend server simulation and the Web Administration Console. Each screen will show a different background color to provide better abstraction and understanding. The backend application server is grouped into the Web Administration Console solely for presentation reasons. In the real world, it is a separate application receiving the smart meter information. The application also allows stopping of the smart meter and displays the meter values read in intervals of 5 seconds. The data between the smart meter and the application is secured by Vibe. All data is encrypted in the smart meter prior to submission and is decrypted on receipt at the application backend. The Trusted Center HSM window is colored blue and indicates all actions and processes running on the HSM. This screen is only shown to visualize the HSM interaction. Normally, this communication is only visible to the HSM administrator in debug mode. The background of the Raspberry Pi screen simulating the smart metering device is colored green. After the device has been registered and authenticated by the HSM, using the in-production embedded deployment key, it will start communicating with the backend application server. Please note, this screen is shown in the demo for visualization purposes only. In real-life environments, one would not see any data nor have access to it, nor any presentation screen of the smart meter functionality, except at the application backend. We'll now activate the newly installed smart meter by connecting it to the appropriate Trusted Center. We'll first demonstrate an association with the wrong Trusted Center. The resulting errors can be viewed on both ends, at the Trusted Center, blue window, as well as at the smart meter end, green window. Following this incorrect entry, the input of a wrong TC URL address, we will now associate the smart meter with the appropriate Trusted Center, and we view the authentication and private key deployment occurring immediately. Once the smart meter has received its private key, it is automatically activated. Now that the smart metering device has been registered and activated, the backend application can securely communicate with the smart meter for firmware updates or any other action, such as switching it off or on. One can observe the smart meter sending its data in 5-second intervals to the backend. By toggling the on-off functionality of the application, the smart meter can be securely switched on and off. When switched off, note that the value freezes at the last known value until the smart meter is again switched on. As Vibe eliminates any man-in-the-middle attack, it is guaranteed that only the backend application of the associated energy provider has access to this IoT device. Thank you for viewing our IoT Security Showcase. If we have got your attention and interest, please contact us at info@vibecyber.com to conduct your own implementation or test, or to learn more about the power of Vibe.